A volunteer medical team from Concordia University is postponing its trip to Nepal because of the earthquake that shook that country over the weekend.
The 10-person team was going to volunteer.
Our trip was to provide occupational therapy and social work and nursing services, and at this point we're not prepared to perform disaster relief, and none of us are trained in that, so we're going to wait for a time in which it'll be safer.
There are also 10 Medical College of Wisconsin students in Nepal. They have been working in the ICU and ER for 2 hospitals and are scheduled to return later this week. It's unclear if that plan will change as a result of this disaster.
A suspected drunk driver was arrested after he was going the wrong way down I-43 this past weekend. Deputies say the 22-year-old man had been drinking on Milwaukee's south side. Then he got on the freeway going in the wrong direction. A deputy blocked his car. One state lawmaker plans to reintroduce several bills for tougher punishment for drunk drivers.
When we keep seeing these situations for wrong-way drivers on the freeway, when we see people driving their cars off the road into the ditch, when we see people crossing the center line, we obviously have a problem.
One of those bills would make a court appearance mandatory for first-time offenders.
A new poll is showing the majority of Wisconsin residents support building a new arena in downtown Milwaukee.
The Metropolitan Milwaukee Association of Commerce, which supports a new arena, commissioned that poll. 67% of those surveyed support building a new arena. 64% agreed that the state borrowing money to help fund the arena is a good idea. A recent Marquette University poll, though, showed most people do not support that plan. Well, the NFL draft starts this week in Chicago. Grant Park has been transformed into Draft Central. The NFL draft starts Thursday night and will run through Saturday. The Packers have the 30th pick. Time now to get a check on the forecast.
Here's Chief Meteorologist John Milan.
And it's April 27th, and on this date back in 1984, big tornado hit out in the western part of the viewing area. That would be Wales. And this was a big tornado. It was an F4 to be exact. Wind speeds of over 150 miles per hour. And it was a deadly tornado. It wasn't a long tornado. It stayed on the ground only for about 6.5 miles, 100 yards wide. But it did cause 1 death, 14 injuries, and a lot of damage out in Waukesha County. Actually, this storm crossed I-94 when it was starting to lift. April 27th, also an important date. It's the average date of the last frost in spring. May 27th is the date of the actual latest frost on record, so we do get some frost past this date, but in general, this is the average last day for freezing weather, so it's a little safer to start putting your plants out there. 51 was the high temperature in Milwaukee today, 69 Twin Cities, 69 Des Moines. Even in the western part of the state, we had temperatures reaching 70 degrees, and the highs across southeastern Wisconsin. This is kind of the pattern we're going to see all week. Upper 40s to low 50s along the lakeshore, mid 50s to near 60 inland, low 60s to even upper 60s in some spots well away from Lake Michigan. Our overnight low temperatures again will be dropping into the low 30s well inland with 33 Watertown, Beaver Dam, 34 Waukesha and West Bend. About 35, 36 degrees from Milwaukee south along the lakeshore. Had a couple of clouds in the evening hours, but those clouds will go away, and we're going to see mostly clear skies for the remainder of tonight. We're watching this cold front. Even though the air is very dry, both with the cold front and behind the cold front, there's some opportunities of a few showers developing. You can see them holding together tomorrow on our computer models, and then Tuesday night the fronts in western Wisconsin with a couple of widely scattered very light rain showers, and when it pushes through during the day on Wednesday there is an opportunity of a couple of showers behind that front, so we're going to be watching that carefully for you. Future forecasts will show those showers developing again early in the day and then continuing through the day on Wednesday, but they'll be brief, light, and few and far between. Tonight 35 degrees with mostly clear skies. Could see some frost away from the lakeshore. For tomorrow, lots of sunshine once again, 60 inland, 52 closer to the lake tomorrow night. A few clouds start to roll in, 40 degrees. And on Wednesday again, partly cloudy skies. Again, a brief sprinkle or rain shower is possible, 63 inland, 55 in the city. So your 7-day forecast includes more sunshine Thursday, 53 degrees, 60 inland. Friday, sunshine, 67 inland, 60 in Milwaukee. And then for the weekend, small chances for a couple of showers both Saturday and Sunday, but temperatures remain in the mid 60s.